Hello, and welcome to another meeting of the Lotus Council. So what do we have today? Got a little bit of loose packs. So, go ahead and open some Lord of the Rings first. Kind of go through this quick. Not going to look at the commons and uncommons, except for if there is... Ooh, we got a Sauron, Shelob, and Oliphant. Except if there's an Asgul. I'm kind of getting now why those are so expensive. It looks like you get one every set or draft box. So really, really low numbers. I love the Mirkwood bats. Extended art. I'm going to put the foily one out. Going to definitely make a popper deck with that. So because of how hard they are to actually pull, the value is quite a bit. Which, yeah, I get, but still. Ooh, what is this? Energy Flux. Okay, that's a great nasty one. Energy Flux at the all artifacts gain at the beginning of your upkeep. Sacrifice this unless you pay 2. Really punish those people. This is kind of weird. So a signed one. It's for Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. It's backwards. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay. Got a Hoarding Dragon. Got an Eowyn. Oh, got another mythic. I'm going to pull out my Mirkwood bats. And that's it. So, from different boxes, so these ended up being backwards. All right. So, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I don't know if you noticed if you've been opening a lot, but look at all the legendaries. So this is going to have the same collation issues with the legendaries that we saw with the Commander Legends Baldur's Gate, where the legendaries were just printed to the point that, oh, that is a spicy foil. Ooh, Glamdring. That was a pretty good pack. Just where you're going to see things stop having value. So I'm going to move the 2 surprise packs for the end off. A little bit of History Pack 1 from Flesh and Blood. So it's been a while since we've done a little bit of Flesh and Blood. LGS, their distributor couldn't get them any. And then another LGS that I go to finally was able to get some. So, let's see. Common. Ooh, find center and take cover. Not too bad. Kind of sad that they switched back to like the foily packs. I really like the Everfest stuff, so 2 rares, Sigil of Solus, and Centauri Saber. Okay, let's see what we can get in this last pack here. Okay, commons. So we got a release and a snatch, so not too bad. We ended up with 2 mythics out of the 3 packs, but we didn't get legendary or, the equipment. So what are the special packs that I'm saving? Oh, man. I mowed so many lawns for these. Fallen Empires ended up being like around $1 a pack. Homelands, I'll open this. But at the time, it was like just literally taking money and burning it because the cards were not playable. They had no value. But they still got that old card smell. Okay, so we got Bats, Dry Spell, Feast of the Unicorn, Clockwork Sparm, Anaba Shaman, Great Albatross, this Irini Singer, and Abby. So that's the quote-unquote rare, and I think that's also... They did this really super weird thing where there wasn't really rares. There was uncommon 1, 2, and 3. Ooh, look at how... Oh, right off the bat, Breeding Pit. Always can use more of these. Yes, enjoying that old card smell. We got a Dwarven Lieutenant, a Thallid, Money Changer, Homerid, Goblin War Drums, Goblin Grenade, and Armor Throw. So this is probably the better one, although the +1/+2 counters were such a weird thing. So of these two sets, I actually really liked Fallen Empires at the time. I was way into Thallids and Saprolings. I thought the Homerids were kind of cool, but nowhere near as cool as those. Thralls were okay, but being able to like get free creatures from the Saprolings was just the coolest thing ever. And I definitely did use Breeding Pet in decks. You know, you take the lands, you put them off to the side, so you remember you got to pay the upkeep. But Homelands, oh my goodness, it was a brutal set. Like, it was the thing that got me out of Magic. I am an old person, and so I remember when things came out, like gaming cards. Started playing Revised Darkish era. Liked Fallen Empires a lot. I thought it was super cool. Was not a fan of Homelands, and I ended up selling out. Sold off far too many dual lands, and bought into the Star Wars CCG, which at the time, you know, people love Star Wars. It's going to be around forever. And then Decipher lost the license from Lucasfilm and went bankrupt. And they fire sold all of the stock. It was a mess. And so, yes, I did end up regretting selling out of Magic. I kind of came back, didn't really play much more than Kitchen Top around the time of Shadowmoor and Lorwyn. I collected a lot of Shadowmoor. I really liked that, the feel of that set. Collected some of the sets around then. Didn't really come back into playing until War of the Spark. So that's how bad of a set Homelands was. It was literally like just throwing money away. And, you know, me being a kid at the time, I'm mowing lawns to feed the Pat Crack fever. And mowing lawns in the summer, in the heat, it's just not worth it to keep doing that. I'd much rather buy Star Wars cards because it had just come out and have that, because it was at least something that, you know, felt like it had any value at all. So anyway, just trip down memory lane. Interesting things with these cards. Hopefully this was a fun video. If you're on the lookout for cards, you got to check out our friends over at Geekified. You can find them in our Discord under the Geekified channel, or just tag the Counselor of Goods. I can't wait for this to come. I've got the decks coming from Geekified from the Lord of the Rings set, and we'll open those on camera. We're probably going to be switching to about 1 to 2 videos a week. It's been super busy for us here at the council, you know, life things and busyness. And yeah, I won't get into what I've been doing, but I've been doing a lot with my job and stuff. I'm pre-tenure, and so going up in like a year and a half is when I need to start putting my packet together. It's going to be interesting. So just kind of dealing with that and navigating that, but it's all good. So we'll try for 1 to 2 videos per week. Some openings, maybe deck techs, we'll see. Anyway, if you want to see those videos, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell notification, and join us in the Discord, which you should do, because even though we're not doing videos nearly as often as we were, where we're shooting like, you know, 2 to 3 times a week, we are incredibly active in the Discord. People play. We do games over spell table and stuff. We have giveaways. We have just a whole variety of things. Really good group of people, so you should check it out. Anyway, we do appreciate you spending some time with us, and we hope that it was an enjoyable video. So with that, that's all we have for today, and our meeting is now adjourned, but we hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.